and Barna. As part of a State of the Church initiative, shows that Gen Z and millennials are now attending church more regularly than older generations, and that's a historic reversal in church trends. Well, at Gloo, spelled Gloo, that's the center of all of this. They're the technology platform for the faith ecosystem, connecting you with the latest research, technology, and values-aligned AI that supports churches and ultimately human flourishing. Gloo is on a mission to serve those who serve, the pastors, the leaders, publishers, and more in the faith ecosystem. Now, that's high-tech for a higher purpose. You can help stay up to date with everything happening at Gloo and across the entire faith ecosystem by texting JOIN to 46816. And when you text in, they'll send you the latest research from Gloo and Barna about this historic church trend. Again, text the word JOIN to 46816.
Doctor, AC doctor, what's your diagnosis? My whole house was hot as a fever. Now my house frozen, cause my air conditioning's on. Doctor, my AC's broken. Doctor, the AC doctor, he healed my house, bless my soul.
The AC Doctors is your one-stop provider for air conditioning and heating installation, service, and repair. Contact us for money-saving repairs and lower energy bills.
Doctor, the AC doctor, heal my house, bless my soul.
Google the AC Doctors and get some relief today. TheACDR.com. WIAB Pocahontas Jackson. Carter Jewelers has the prettiest jewelry ever made at ridiculously low prices. Christmas sale going on now. Carter Jewelers Jackson.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by Progressive Insurance.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. The pressure is rising.
We've just seized a tanker on the coast of Venezuela.
President Trump announcing the latest U.S. move to try to convince dictator Nicolas Maduro to give up power. CBS's Linda Kenyon from Washington.
Attorney General Pam Bondi stated the FBI, Homeland Security Investigations, the U.S. Coast Guard, and the Pentagon executed a warrant for the tanker that she said was transporting sanctioned oil from Venezuela and Iran.
Venezuela calls it a blatant theft and an act of international piracy. The Senate takes up an issue at the heart of the government shutdown. Healthcare. Republicans like Louisiana's Bill Cassidy are poised to reject legislation extending the Affordable Care Act.
We want money in your pocket for your out of pocket, and they want you to front the whole thing.
Minority Leader Chuck Schumer.
Are they going to bring health care costs down, or will they sit by and let premiums explode for millions of Americans?
Lawmakers are expected to reject two bills guaranteeing many covered by Obamacare will see a steep rise in prices come January 1st. The House has okayed a $900 billion defense bill.
It was a bipartisan effort, passing by a vote of 312 to 112. The bill codifies much of President Trump's national security agenda, but also demands the Pentagon work more closely with Congress and tries to block Trump's plan to withdraw troops from Europe. Washington State Democrat Adam Smith.
Does it stop all those bad things that President Trump and Pete Hegseth are doing right now? No, but it really couldn't. It's a step in the right direction towards reasserting the authority of Congress.
It's expected the Senate will also pass the bill. Michael Wallace, CBS News.
There's a state of emergency in effect in Washington state where an atmospheric river has dumped record rainfall that's triggered massive flash flooding. Tens of thousands of people are facing evacuation orders. Governor Bob Ferguson.
Look, the impact on Washingtonians is significant now, and it's going to be significant in the coming days, and that is an understatement.
Up to 15 inches of rain has covered cars and homes. First responders used boats to rescue dozens of people trapped in an RV park in Pierce County. Rock royalty says, yes, you can sample one of their most famous riffs.
I'm Vicky Barker in London. This is said to be the world's most bootlegged single. Fatboy Slim's year 2000 version of his 1998 platinum-selling dance track, The Rockefeller Skank, mixing in the riff from the Rolling Stones' 1965 hit, Satisfaction. Well, 25 years on, the Stones have finally said yes to allowing this version's commercial release.
Dow futures are down 41. This is CBS News.
Brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Not only does Progressive let you bundle your insurance, they also give you round-the-clock protection. Quote today at Progressive.com.
Oil investments involve a high degree of uncertainty and are only suitable for accredited investors. Actual results may vary.
Drill, baby, drill. President Trump has declared a national energy emergency and is making the U.S. oil industry a priority with support for our hardworking oil and gas industry. If you are an SEC accredited investor and qualified to make at least a $100,000 investment, you can deduct nearly 100% of your investment for this tax year. Call 800-696-5531 now and connect directly to Encore Energy. Encore is a major investor and experienced horizontal well operator in its core area of operations. Don't wait. The clock is ticking and time is running out for this write-off for 2025. Call Encore Energy now at 800-696-5531 and find out how your investment will be tax deductible for 2025 with the potential for lucrative cash flow for years to come. Call 800-696-5531. That's 800-696.
News this hour is brought to you by the Rusty Healy Agency in Madison. Call Landon Thompson at 601-856-3681 to request a quote or learn more.
The end of at least one part of a scandal. Sunny and 57 today. Tonight, clear and 40. Friday, it's mostly sunny and 66. Saturday at 65. Then a front comes through, and Sunday, the high is down to 49. With news on 103.9 WIAB, I'm Chris Davis. It's 12 years in prison for Rudy Warnock, the former Canton Municipal Utilities engineer convicted of bribery earlier this year. That bribery scheme goes back nearly a decade, and the judge also ordered Warnock to pay $100,000 in fines. Meanwhile, Cleveland Anderson, considered a co-conspirator, gets 7 years in the federal pen. In 2015, a man named Marcus Taylor was sentenced to serve 15 years in prison on a drug charge. Now, Governor Reeves has granted him executive clemency, which means he gets out after serving 10 years. The problem was that at the time he was sentenced, the maximum allowed by law was 5 years. The governor says he was doing his constitutional duty. If you drive I-55 north of Jackson, you should be on the lookout for some construction work that's not on the interstate, but could affect traffic there. That's 2 bridge closures in Holmes County going on today and tomorrow. MDOT says that'll be the bridges at Old Wilson Road and Franklin Road that go over the interstate. Former Vice President Kamala Harris is coming to Jackson January 14th to promote her book, 107 Days. You may have seen clips of her book tour online. She is bringing stories about her campaign for president in 2024 to the stage at Thalia Mara Hall. That is one of 3 events already announced for the venue without it being opened back up for business. Bob Dylan and Young Jeezy shows are also scheduled there next year. More news in 1 hour on 103.9 WIAB. I'm Chris Davis.
The views and opinions expressed on this program are the individual views and opinions of the people expressing them and do not necessarily reflect those of this radio station, its parent, affiliated, or related entities, agents, or employees.
Welcome to the Chip Matthews Show, where politics meets the South. So grab your sweet tea, find a comfortable spot to sit back, and let's embark on this journey together. Jump away, jump away.
And good Thursday. It's Thursday morning. And I can't decide if I needed to stop this morning to get a cup of coffee on the way to work or not. I got to have the fridge at the house.
Oh, did you now?
And I said, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
But I said, it's too cold to stop and get out of the car today to get a cup of coffee.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, Barry goes, why didn't you do it at your house? Well, at the house, I don't have a to-go cup. And I have this thing about
taking all your coffee cups out of the house.
It's like in our new restaurant establishment that we're dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Every day, Timothy Jenkins brings another cup from his house.
Really?
Have you noticed all the little cups laying around?
Yes.
One thing I hate in a restaurant is when all the stuff quits matching. Number one.
Uh-huh.
Number two, when everybody's home cup winds up. Now, he used to go on his work site
Mm-hmm.
with his little china cup. And it's not like a mug. It's a little china cup.
Yeah.
A little cute little china cup. Where's Dawn? She's
I'm
right.
an invisible woman today,
She's
Jolene.
invisible.
I'm invisible today.
And we have new cameras here today. Clay's installed the new cameras, and he told me he'd give me instructions when he got here on how
Yeah.
to cut her camera on.
That's nice. After our show is
Even
over, but that's
better.
okay.
So everybody
I'm
gets to
okay.
see beauty all morning long as they wake up.
It's
And
one
you
thing to hear your voice. It's another thing to look at that face.
And then for you, they can just imagine.
Oh, they know the beauty that I behold.
Okay.
Yeah.
Grandpa discovered YouTube. We're screwed. The internet just isn't for some people. My guy, please stay away. Cottontail 3906. Huh.
That's
a new-
somebody in Canton.
We got a lot of new people.
Well, that's welcome in to our show.
Yes. Let's go back. Let's see what we got here this morning. There's we can't do this. Marilyn Christian Cannon.
Yeah.
Good morning to you. First thing she says is, baby, it's cold outside. We do not need to start the controversy of the song.
Yeah.
Then Beth Ladner and Mitch Tyner. Good morning, Mitch. Kendra Flynn, Jolynn Michael. Look at the list.
Helen Wilson McKenzie. You
Russell
don't see
McGuffey.
her over there?
No, I haven't got. I was started at the top, coming back down. Russell McGuffey, Mark McClellan,
Yeah.
Hip to Us, Lloyd Travis, Shane Easley, J.C. Dunn, Jenny Halford. Glad to see you're up. Will Brown, J.C. Dunn, Jolynn, Where's Dawn, Cottontail. Who we got over here on this one? Lloyd Travis, Donna Wallace Evans. She's new to on the stream. But
Mhm.
anyway,
Well, good morning.
What's being built on 22 almost to Flora?
On the left-hand side,
Neighborhood.
I'm sure. Yeah. You know, that's where when we go to the Waffle House on Tuesday mornings, we
Yeah.
pass by that area, I do believe.
Mhm.
And it looks like they're building a
build-
retaining pond, but maybe a subdivision is going in around with it. I don't know.
Oh, you're talking about that big where I said that's a lot of dirt?
Yes. Well, you talked about the old lake or something.
Well, that's a
Mhm.
lot of dirt.
Yeah.
It would be great if we could just check with the supervisors and look at their thing and figure out what is being done. But sometimes some of this stuff is getting built and it just slides right through. And we go, oh.
Where'd that come from?
They'll say, well, they can cut trees, they can move dirt, they can do all that on their private property till we get there. Yazoo Clay. But anyway, good morning to everybody. Of course, yesterday was the eventful day where Rudy Warnock was sentenced at the courthouse yesterday. He got 12 years.
Mm-hmm.
And she did a lot. That judge is solid. She says that public corruption must be rooted out and they must pay the price. And so when you look at it and what she said, she did some consecutive stuff and she did some concurrent stuff to make sure it extended out for the time period. And she wants to send a message. Now, the next thing is Cleveland Anderson got 7 years, and he has appealed his decision, his thing.
Right.
I felt like a lot of what they did with Cleveland, there was nothing at trial to convict him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not a lawyer, so that makes me ignorant, y'all. That makes me ignorant.
No, I'm ignorant. You're stupid.
Exactly. And see, she can, at least you can remember it. But I sit there and I look at, and I'm going through all this bureaucracy with other stuff right now. And I sit there and I look at it and I just go, Cleveland was convicted by a jury, and it had to do with the fact that he was on trial with Rudy. Had he not been on trial with Rudy, I don't believe he would have been convicted because he was one of 5 votes. But they said that he instigated the vote. Well, that would mean that he intimidated the others on the committee to change it, to have a vote, which he wasn't charged with any of that.
Right.
So that's that. And if the guy's guilty, the guy's guilty. If the guy's innocent, the guy's innocent.
But you feel like there was worse crimes committed by the other folks.
Oh, yeah. And then the other 2 have asked to not be sentenced. And that's going to happen January the 15th now. So
they got his Christmas wish.
They got their Christmas wish and Christmas New Year's. And one of them should already be in jail for violation of his earlier conviction.
Right.
And then I sit there and I look at that and I go, what's going on? And all of this is federal. This isn't Bubba Bramlett or anybody from the county getting out and trying to stop corruption or being a part of the corruption. They just hands off. We're not going to talk about that. Nothing in Canton. This stuff doesn't really happen. Now we got somebody that's going to jail. Got 2 more that are going to jail. Three people. You sit there and look at it and you go, why in the world can't you do it right? Then you go to the Canton court system and the incompetence of the police administration.
Yes.
And the city of Canton, the aldermen need to be listening right now. A guy went to jail for 90 days or more for stealing my car, and he didn't steal my car. He wasn't charged with anything. And when you look at that and go, well, we made a mistake, we got the wrong guy. And you go, well, how do you get the wrong guy and hold him in jail and have $100,000 bond on him the whole time? And you put him in jail and you call that justice and you ask me to sign an affidavit, which I look back at that and go, and at the time I said, how am I signing an affidavit that he stole my car when I didn't see him and I don't know who he is or I don't know anything? And they made me not sign 1, but 2 different affidavits.
And then they wouldn't give you copies of them.
Wouldn't give me a copy of them or anything. So all of this guy going to jail, and now they say, oh, we got the right guy now. And we got a copy. We found his cell phone and it has all the video on there. Well, did you find my cell phone?
Yeah.
Did you find my computers in your investigation of this other guy? This other guy they were chasing and he was getting away and he dropped the phone and they found the phone with everything on it. Okay, criminal. Why didn't you, most criminals have a code lock on their phone, don't they?
Right.
How'd y'all get the code out of him? It just seems like
they waterboarded him.
Waterboarding in Canton. But I just look at all this and go, what is really going on here?
Yeah.
I mean, are we Keystone Cops? A guy went to jail. I mean, he went to jail.
And it probably ruined his life.
And with
3 months.
And then they say, well, we had probable cause. And I'm going, how do you have probable cause? Just because you're living?
Yeah.
I mean, now if he had been charged with in possession of stolen products or something like that, I think that would have counted.
Right.
But they didn't arrest anybody at the time.
The thing about it is they could have done a better job from the beginning of the recovery of your car by taking it to the proper impoundment.
Well, let's go through that. Remember
securing that and taking fingerprints while they had it in their possession.
Now let's all go through that. Now, when they found all the other cars that had been stolen, they called the owners of those cars to get them to tow the cars where they wouldn't have a tow bill.
Right.
But for me,
they got the brother-in-law deal in on you.
They got the brother-in-law deal where it's normally $75 to get a car towed. If
they
you're
started
a
out at $1,200, didn't
yes,
they?
they started out at $1,200 and came down to $600.
And said they needed special equipment because you had a special car.
Right.
Yeah.
And there's nothing special about that car. It's a stolen car. And all you had to do is call me and I could have come got it.
You want the same opportunity that everybody else does.
No,
you don't want to be treated any better or any worse. You just want the same fair treatment.
And to take it a step further, y'all, we are currently. No, we're not going there. We're not going to go there. We're not going to go there today. We're not going to go there today. We'll go there by the end of the week. I can promise you that.
Yeah.
But I just sit there and look at all of this and just go, why can't somebody from Canton get it right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, we do so much things right. Everybody says, Chip, it's because you talk about it. I go, no, you people don't let us. We've elected the wrong people in the office in some cases. And I'm not talking about in every case, but I'm talking about in some cases. But then that's mostly the ones that are still there.
Yeah.
And nobody wants, and this is everywhere. The bureaucracy of running a city or running a district or running any area, we keep falling into the same trap of nobody wants to do their job. And then everybody wants to say, well, they've been working there for years and blah, blah, blah. They can do whatever they want.
Mm-hmm.
And we got to get them out. We got to get out of that.
That's right.
Because we're not getting anything accomplished. It's just like the school system and everything else. You want it to get better,
Mm-hmm.
but you're not doing anything to make it better. And you're saying, well, the people we elected, they've been doing that for years. They've been doing it wrong. They've been doing it wrong. We'll be back with more right here on the Chip Matthews Show with Dawn McKenzie, who is here. She's right over there.
I'm invisible.
She's invisible. We'll be right back. With Dawn McKenzie, who is here. She's right over there.
I'm invisible.
She's invisible.
1039 WYAB.
Acme Pizza and Daiquiris at Fannin Mart on the Res is quickly becoming Rankin County's go-to spot for pizza, burgers, pasta, appetizers, daiquiris, and more. Try their famous Wheel of Flavor pizza. You can add up to 3 different specialty pizzas onto one pie, such as the Margarita, Sergeant Pepperoni, Acme Beet Buster, Pig, 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 Pesto Chicken, the Old Mexico, the Supreme, or hey, just build your own custom pizza. Acme also has a full bar with 9 different frozen daiquiris to choose from. Open daily at 4 p.m. Acme Pizza and Daiquiris.
It can be hard to move past the guilt, times of weakness and regret, knowing you weren't there for your family when they needed you the most. But there is life after addiction. We're seeing broken families restored, one man at a time, through our vehicle, cash, and thrift store donations. It's given Mercy House Adult and Teen Challenge the ability to help these men succeed in having better lives. Donate a vehicle, running or not, and we'll come pick it up. Call today, 601-572-7296, or visit us at vehicledonationsms.com.
Come see us at Planter Supply in Bentonia for precise fertilizer and seed recommendations from our experts Mike Bates and Walt Shepard. They have over 50 years of combined experience in the agronomic industry, and their knowledge and experience ensures your food plot will be the best that it can be. We carry a full line of summer, fall, and winter food plot seed and deliver it straight to your field in our fertilizer spreaders for your convenience. Come see us at Planter Supply in downtown Bentonia or give us a call at 662-755-8782.
At Center for Orthodontics, we believe in family, tradition, and community. From kids to adults, Sandifer offers state-of-the-art orthodontic care with complimentary consultations, so everyone in the family can smile with confidence. Sandifer Orthodontics proudly supports Tri-County Academy and the Building on Tradition campaign, so a short drive to local businesses like Sandifer helps TCA thrive. Begin the journey to a beautiful smile at sandiferortho.com. Sandifer Orthodontics, Highland Village, Jackson, and Gateway Drive in Brandon.
We all plan to be on time, but fender benders, damaged windshields, and slick roads quickly disrupt those plans. At Shelter Insurance, our agents help design personal protection plans that work for you and help keep you on track. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent Jamie Creel in Flora and Ridgeland, 601-992-6000.
It's time to get to Mazda of Jackson for our end-of-the-year super sale and find your new car or SUV. Drive away cheerful in a 2025 CX-5 with 0.9% financing for 72 months with approved credit. And see why it's the compact crossover that's built for you. And get 1-year maintenance included on your new vehicle purchase. Make your resolution today to experience Mazda's exhilarating performance, top-notch safety, and reliability. Shop online at MazdaJackson.com or visit Mazda Jackson, I-55 Frontage Road in Jackson.
Hello, friends and neighbors. This is David Frederick. I'm here to tell you about the latest development here at Frederick Sales and Service in Brandon. In an effort to always bring you the very best brands, I am proud to announce that Frederick Sales and Service is Central Mississippi's newest dealer for Skag zero-turn mowers and products. We have end-of-year deals on one of the industry's best brands of zero-turn mowers, Skag. You can buy now and pay later because 0% financing is also available at Frederick's. Come see our inventory. We're here serving you for over 3 decades in Brandon since 1993.
Have you been injured through no fault of your own? Do you know your rights? Don Evans does. Do you really believe that the insurance company would disclose all information to you? Don Evans will make sure that you are fully informed. It costs nothing to discuss your case. From car wrecks to malpractice, Don Evans will make you and your family whole again. Don Evans won't ever charge unless he collects for you. Call Don for a free, no-obligation consultation at 601-969-2006.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
And it is the Chip Matthews Show, the most important part of your day. Marilyn Christian, Cannon, you're correct. Believe you me, they would have told they would have towed her car had they not had a deputy tell her where they were when I got with them, backed up. When they got her car, they were backed up to my car, fixing to load it, and she got out there and got her car. Yep. That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. And somebody said they're reading my lips. You can't read my lips. No new taxes. Okay. But anyway, we all got to get out and vote when it's time to vote. We all sit here and suffer because we don't vote. And I'm talking about in the city and county and elections and the election commissioner elections and the special elections and all of these things that go on in the world, because you got a lot of people that get in and do a good job. And for the politicians that do a good job, it just makes everybody think that all politicians are bad. But when those guys have been there, it's like Benny Thompson I saw hearing something this morning about him talking about the prison system in Mississippi.
He was talking about the.
And he says, in my district, there are all these prison problems and this, that, and the other, and all these rude things and things that go on. And Benny, you've been in office long enough to fix any problem that we had. You.
He got him some new money yesterday. Not yesterday, but he put a post out that monies are coming in for the storm damage done to certain counties. And
like, for instance, let's talk about this $100,000 fine on Rudy Warnock. Mm-hmm. Who gets that money?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, does that go to CMU? I mean, shouldn't money that is missing that left CMU be going back to CMU?
Right. Yeah.
And the fine could have been as high as $1 million. And that's $100,000 plus all the interest that is accrued over the time of the trial, I believe. Mm-hmm. But the other side of that is, if you're going to find somebody, what about restitution?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, and the restitution also needs to be coming from these, Gilkey and Grant. They should already be paying restitution. Mm-hmm. These are people that took money from us, got convicted for taking money from us.
Yep.
And you're not giving us back. I don't see any restitution in any of this. Mm-mm. Now, I can promise you, if Chip Matthews got convicted of something, they'd be saying, oh, he's got money. We're going to get it all. Well, if you don't tax me out of it, you already have it all, and you just don't realize it.
Yeah.
But anyway, this judge in our case, in the Rudy Warnock case, the federal judge that finally went forward because Wingate put it off for a year or two, and then somebody else got it, and they recused themselves. Mm-hmm. Christy Johnson ran a tight courtroom, a strict courtroom, and is a person that, if she's ever put up for anything bigger than federal court,
Yep.
that they want to put her on the Supreme Court,
Yep.
I'm there. I mean, she was tough.
Yeah.
And I thought she ran a tight courtroom and didn't take any crap.
Mhm.
And I thought that was good.
But she
And
she didn't. She used her powers to be fair, wakeful on.
Well, she called the balls and strikes.
That's right.
That's what you do. She didn't sway the jury.
That's right.
But when it was her time, when it was ever her time to make a ruling,
Mhm.
or her time to correct somebody in something,
Right.
or when it's time to pass the sentence,
Mhm.
she made sure that no one was tiptoeing around.
Right.
Excuse me, Mr. Rudy Warnock.
Yeah.
We're not going to run it all concurrently and this, that, and the other. I
Mhm.
mean, we're going to show you what the book looked like. In the terminology, throw the book.
Yep.
But she let some stuff be concurrent. So
Mhm.
she threw the book properly.
Right. Andy
And-
Devine says she's tough but fair.
Exactly.
And no matter who you're in front of, what kind of board you're in front of, or board of supervisors, or whatever, that's all anybody wants is to know that they leave that room
And
being
look-
treated fairly.
And in our new steakhouse, I would like to buy her a steak, but that would be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And if she came out and said, I want my steak, I'd say, oh no, I'm not getting in that ring. And that's part of it. I mean, she said that public corruption, you have to, I'm going to find her quote by tomorrow, but she was just talking about you have to punish public corruption. It's a day and time when it must be done. And it should have always been done. And those people that were convicted of these crimes and the ones that will be convicted in the future. Now, some people say that, why didn't Rudy get 20 or 30 years? Well, my next question to you is, what makes you think he didn't? What makes you think he didn't talk? What makes you didn't think he made a deal to get a better time? I mean, that's the way this goes. And then the other ones that got extra time out, the other aldermen, maybe those aldermen that don't get sentenced to January 15th and get to spend another Christmas with their family and New Year's Eve and pay taxes for a little bit longer, I
Right.
guess, or spend the money that they received. You know, they got more time to enjoy their money
Yeah.
that they took from all of us. What are they going to do?
Said Anderson facilitated Warnock's hiring.
Right. He and let me ask you this: in the event of facilitating someone's hiring,
Mhm.
okay, if you were on a board and there's 5 people on that board,
The other people had to agree.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. 4, you
Mhm.
had 2 other people, so we have 2 other facilitators on that board.
Hmm.
Was it a unanimous vote? I mean, what happened? I mean, we're getting 1 when we should be getting 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, we went through this thing and the Blackmans were the attorneys for one board and Lisa Ross was the attorney for another set of board. And I think Mike Espy at one point was in there with the board. There were all these different boards being put together and fired at one time. And you were replacing whole boards, which one person's supposed to fall off and a new person's supposed to go on.
Mhm.
And that's just the way it's set up. And every 5 years they would all rotate off.
Right.
But that ain't the way anything works in Canton. We have boards that,
Yeah.
tourism board, same way, everything. And they go, well, we got the right people on
That's some
tourism.
small
right now.
town politics. They don't like anyone new moving in.
No. And we got to get to where, and I mean, that's what I'm getting at. If everything worked properly to where everybody got a chance,
Mhm.
then the system would grow. And if more people could be involved in politics, there'd be more people in politics.
Right.
And so if you were allowed to be on the tourism board or let's say the CMU board or the historical society board, if all these boards rotated properly
Mhm.
and you didn't get reappointments all the time,
Yeah.
then more people would be involved in politics, meaning more people would vote. Then the people that are in there that are just constantly staying in office, just regurgitating the same mess every year,
Mhm.
would
New people bring new ideas.
imagine that. And, and when you bring a new ideal to an area,
Yeah.
like what we're doing out at the reservoir, we're bringing back the reservoir. We're trying to revive the reservoir.
That's right. They had their opportunity when they took down the dock and was supposed to make the boardwalk. Well, we have a boardwalk.
We made the boardwalk, and there are people that that own other businesses in the area that are just jealous. They say, "Well, that's going to kill my business."
Well, it shouldn't. It should prosper everybody. Bring more people to the area.
You shouldn't stole that business the first time.
Come on now.
Okay. We're not going to go there. We'll be back with more right here on the Chip Matthews Show with Dawn McKenzie on WYAB.
Come on now.
Okay. We're not going to go there. We'll be back with more right here on the Chip Matthews Show.
1039 WYAB.
Health has always been reactive, focused on fixing problems as they happen. But with Blue Primary Care, we're taking a proactive approach, working with you to help you understand your health and empowering you to be healthy. It's time to prioritize you, your health, and your life. The results? Less worrying and more living. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Mississippi. It's good to be blue.
Hi, Kim Wade here. Are you craving a home-cooked meal without the hassle? Come over to McBee's Bar and Grill in Ridgeland for their Blue Plate lunch specials. Served up every weekday, at McBee's it's a different entree every day. Chicken spaghetti on Mondays, beef tip Tuesday, pork chop Wednesday, spaghetti Thursday, and catfish Fridays. And McBee's Blue Plate lunch comes with 2 classic Southern sides and cornbread or a roll. McBee's specials are served every weekday from 11 to 2. McBee's, buzzing the res since 1982.
CBS News Brief. Word just in from Venezuelan opposition leader. The U.S. helped her gain safe passage to Norway after she spent months in hiding in her own country. Maria Corina Machado spoke in Oslo, where she picked up the Nobel Peace Prize.
The regime that has control of all institutions has applied state terrorism towards innocent people.
President Trump's upped the ante in his bid to oust dictator Nicolas Maduro. The U.S. has seized an oil tanker off the Venezuelan coast. CBS's Charlie D'Agata.
This tanker seizure is new territory for the U.S. and signals an effort to go after one of Venezuela's largest revenue sources.
Tens of thousands of people face evacuation orders after record rainfall in Washington state. Governor Bob Ferguson.
I just signed a statewide emergency declaration in response to the intense flooding. This, of course, allows us to seek federal funds to cover the costs of this response, which we anticipate will be significant.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah.
Hello, this is Richard Palmer, owner of the Mississippi Candy Company. I mean it when I say it. I want you to come in my shop, sample things if you've not had them, buy it if you like it, and maybe make a memory or two along the way with your loved ones. Looking for stocking stuffers this year? Create your own snackle box, which can include an array of over 100 gummy flavors. We carry many kinds of popcorn made fresh to order, caramel, dill pickled Chicago, which is a mix of caramel corn and cheddar. We also have flaming hot Cajun and garlic Parmesan. Find us just west of the Gluckstadt exit at 102 D's Drive.
Grizz Nation, get ready. Basketball is back at FedEx Forum in Memphis. Feel the energy when your Memphis Grizzlies take on the Utah Jazz on Friday, December 12th in another epic Western Conference showdown. Don't wait. Get your tickets today. Visit grizzlies.com/tickets or come to the FedEx Forum box office to secure your spot and make some Memphis memories.
This ad is for all the guys who work hard and they expect their truck to do the same. At RPT Commercial, we have the accessories to help you on the job site. From names like Bedrock Flatbeds, WeatherGuard Toolboxes, Nephi Service Bodies, ARE Camper Tops, Deck Storage Solutions, and so much more. Stop by our new store on Highway 80 in Pearl and check with our expert staff and see what they can do to make the job just a little bit easier on you. At RPT Commercial, trucks live here.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
It is the Chip Matthews Show, the most important part of your day, and the only person in Mississippi that seems to want to speak of logic and the truth and what should happen other than Kim Wade and the other people around. Hey, Chip Matthews, do you know if MDOT plans on making I-55 wider from Madison up towards Canton? Well, I'll tell you what I do know. I'll tell you that they should have done that, and it was basically planned when Nissan went in.
Goodness, that was almost 25 years ago.
So when we go to driving jets, just like horse and buggy, once we got past horse and buggy, we finally got an interstate through Canton years later.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now we will wait for that to happen and get 4 lanes after Amazon closes and Nissan closes, and we're driving jets. I mean, really, y'all, they built a bridge to nowhere in Madison County to take you from
1-2 lane
from Reunion across the interstate, not exiting the interstate, and we'll put more traffic on Highway 51 where it is 2 lanes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you look at it and like a little further up toward Madison, it broadens.
Yeah.
But going toward Canton, hell no, hell no. And meanwhile, we're getting billions and billions and billions of dollars to get people to come to Canton and live in that area. But we don't call it Canton; we call it Madison County.
Yeah,
because we don't want the
exit 119.
We don't want anybody thinking that Canton is fixing to be this blow up city. We don't want people going up there and buying property and getting involved. And if we keep the roads to where it's impossible to get there, hell, nobody's going to want to build there and be there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like right now, if you go out on Yandle Road right now, you got all those people who are listening to us in traffic. And that is why our show is so popular.
Because
they're stuck in traffic, trying to carry their kid to school and go down the road. They go 6 miles from their house and it takes them 45 minutes.
Yep.
And if someone wrecks or gets pulled over, I mean, you could simply get pulled over by a policeman and asked about your tint on your windows. And the next thing you know, everybody's stopped in traffic because there's nowhere to go. And like on voting day, they have people walking in ditches to get to the polls to where they can't get there. And they'll only score.
And if it's raining, they're wading waist deep in water.
And, you know, and y'all, these are real things that go on. And that's provided by our supervisors.
Yeah.
One of them's been in office for 2 of them have been in office for over 30 years. One of them's been in office for a couple of decades, I believe. And that is what the problem is. Supervisors that you have in office that will overbuild an area, crowd your schools, and then not worry about what they've done. Politics, y'all.
Yeah.
Politics. And everybody goes, Chip, why do you run for office? I go, because I'm trying to shine light on all this. They said, what's going to happen if you win? I guess I will be like what has happened to Casey Brannon and Trey Baxter. It'll be 3-1. It'll be 3-1. And every time I want to do the right thing, which is what they try to do all the time, but the three amigos knock them down. Now, of course, if I were to win, then there would be 3 of us.
That's right.
And some things could start happening.
Some good things.
Good things would happen. But so we got to get rid of somebody in District 4 or 5. And then, of course, Mr. Steen, which that runs the meetings and everything. And he does a very efficient job of running the meetings. He doesn't quite have the temperament to vote Republican in any of these meetings, although he wears the R. He is a prime example of what happens down at the Capitol.
Well, maybe he's the one that needs to disappear.
Well,
he's the one that needs to get off the.
He
needs to be voted out.
Well, if he gets out of there, will he get all the gas stations that he gets opened in all the areas around town? I mean, you know, the kickback on everything, and I'm not saying that everybody gets a kickback or this, that, and the other, but the like, for instance, there was a road that they were trying to build something on, and the road didn't have enough, you know, it couldn't handle the weight and this, that, and the other. They said, oh yeah, it does. So we'll just do that.
Yeah.
Then a friend of mine bought a piece of property, and they said, oh, that road's not strong enough. Meanwhile, school buses are going down that road that are twice as heavy as the vehicles that needed to get to where they were going to cut wood.
Yeah.
You know, and term limits are upon. Steen Griffin Banks, as I look at the line over here, everybody says they need to go. Yes, they do.
But only y'all can do it.
Yeah,
I mean, we can talk about it all day long,
Well,
but
no.
until you, the voter, gets out there and votes.
And people go, well, why can't we go to the poll? I mean, let's put it like talk about Griffin's district out by Deerfield. They finally added a precinct at Deerfield Country Club. They're available on Tuesday, plenty of parking. You can get in to vote.
Yep.
But the supervisors control how many precincts are open. They control how many people work in these precincts.
Right.
Now they'll say they don't, but they have an election commissioner also. And if they if they open up 17 precincts in their district, then that election commissioner, also Democrat, will go out and put 10 to 12 people in each one of those things. That's just buying votes.
Yep.
And that's all they do.
A waste of money.
Okay.
Hey, I got a joke of the day
Okay, go ahead.
from the Invisible Woman. I've got
Wait. Let me get ready. Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah. In
You
case
got your ears on?
I'm trying to decide if I'm going to have a hearty laugh or not. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. What do you call a Christmas wreath made out of $100 bills?
Hold on. I got something. Something's coming. No, it just went.
What do you call a Christmas wreath made out of $100 bills?
That would be a gift to a guy in the political scene.
No, it's Aretha Franklin's.
Aretha Franklin's. You know what?
What?
You're banned from ever doing jokes again.
Come on, that's cute.
Well, that is.
Are-
That is
it-
good.
It could be Aretha Franklin or Aretha Franklin's.
Aretha Franklin.
Yeah, Benjamin Franklin's.
Oh, political corruption. Political corruption.
Hey, Kamalia or whatever her name is, word salad lady's coming to town.
I
Coming
know.
to Jacktown.
Yeah, and I hear that the whole WYAB staff is going to get invited to go.
Really?
Yes. I want to go, and I want to sit next to Kim Wade
Yeah.
while we're there. But Kim,
He'll be twisting and turning in his seat.
okay, Kim. And look, Kim, and I haven't, and to our staff up here at the station, I have not sent them the big invitation to come to the new place that we'll be opening because we've been busy working and building it, and I kind of want to get it all right. But I saw where Kim Wade posted about our place on his
He
page.
did.
Yes, he did.
He did.
And
I saw that as well.
thank-
That was very
I
kind.
thank him. That now we have a bigger problem.
What's that?
Where we were going to have a soft opening.
Yeah.
There's somebody looked at me and said, "Soft opening, Chip. Hell, you know it's going to be slam packed from one building into another." I go, well, we have plenty of parking in our place. We have 22,000 square feet to fill up. We're down for a few $1 million that we don't own that we will owe over the next 5 years, right? Oh well.
Come on.
Come on.
Come
We're going
on.
to fill that place up. What? I mean, this is going to be great.
I met our neighbors yesterday too from Conquer the Walk.
Yes.
Very nice people. Bill and Melody Prescott.
Yes.
Very, very, very nice people.
And of course, they've been there for years and years and years. And James Duncan came out and went through the building yesterday also.
Oh, he
By the
did?
way, yeah. I mean, if you ever showed up for work, you'd know.
Well, we finally got internet yesterday, so I guess I can do some work.
Yeah, and let me tell you about that. Let me just tell y'all about that. I called to get internet for the business, and AT&T and different companies, we want $1,000, we want $2,000, we want blah blah blah. Then I saw that AT&T Air,
And it was on Facebook.
and it said $30.
Yeah.
Y'all need to look into this because you're going to be surprised. This box came in. It doesn't need any wiring, doesn't need anybody to install it. You can install it. It
That's
is
plug and play.
It is idiot proof.
Yeah.
The only thing you can't figure out is how to punch in your own secret code.
Mhm.
But it is a box that I plugged into the wall to an electrical outlet to
Mhm.
turn on,
Mhm.
and that was it.
Yep. Bam.
$30 a month.
Yeah.
$30
That's
a month.
nice.
And it is 5G.
Mhm.
and over it said 200 people could join the network at one time, unlimited time and everything on it. And I'm just going, what? We've just solved the broadband problem for the entire state of Mississippi with one box.
Yeah.
And somebody else, and a friend of mine, Christy, showed us this box that she had from Xfinity and said she goes to the racetrack and she sets it up at the racetrack.
Mhm.
And everybody out there, yes, it works. It works great.
It really does.
And when y'all come out, I will show y'all.
Yeah.
And I guess I'm gonna have to become an AT&T authorized dealer to sell them or something. But we got this box and plugged it up, and it works.
Yeah.
Works anywhere. I allegedly can unplug this box, and wherever I have electricity, I could go down to the Capitol and plug it up.
Mm-hmm. In an RV camper, anywhere.
Well, I could go down to the Capitol and plug it up outside. Then
Mhm.
all of the people inside the Capitol could have internet to where they could get caught up to modern times and understand what they need to do.
Yeah.
And okay, Christy says she has it and it's overrated. Well, for what my purpose so far, just to get internet in my building, it was great.
Yeah.
I mean, it was great.
Yeah. After having to run down the FedEx man all week.
Okay. And somebody talking about when it was Chianti's out there where we are. It was Chianti's, it was Fisherman's Wharf. It's been a lot.
Phillips.
It's been Phillips. Y'all, this place is going to be the hottest place in town.
And it's so beautiful on the inside.
And it's going to bring lots of people to the reservoir area to enjoy the reservoir area. And I'm
Mhm.
talking about in the daytime and in the evening. And we're going to have food truck shows and this, that, and the other out in the parking lot. And it's going to be great.
And the number one thing is it's family oriented.
Correct.
Bring your children, bring your grandchildren. There's
Yeah.
nothing that they can't
You
be
know-
there for.
No, I mean, we're not, we're not doing, we're trying to open up a steakhouse and a place where people will come and hang out. We're not looking to be open at 4:00 in the morning. It's not
Mm-mm.
legal, y'all.
Not
Now,
a dive bar either.
Now, I'll also say this. Well, everybody thinks that you're opening up a bar whenever you say you open up something. You open up a bar. No, I'm not opening up a bar. But let me ask you, but we're going to have entertainment. We're going to have all of these things. But what people also need to realize, and this is something down the road, this doesn't have to do with what we're doing. This
Mhm.
has to do with the way that the world is. The world we live in is 24 hours a day.
Yep.
There are people getting off of work right now that have worked at hospitals all week and it's their Friday and they're getting off and they may want to go out and do something.
Mhm.
And the laws of the state of Mississippi in some areas tell you can't drink at a certain hour and this, that, and the other. But if it's your Friday and you get off at these hours, then you're going to legislate against these people. Now, when you're in a resort status area land, you should be allowed to, that should be exactly what it is. Resort status where you're 24 hours and this, that. I'm not advocating that for us.
Right.
I can promise you, I don't have any more time of the day in the day after midnight to do anything. I have to
Right.
wake up to be on a radio show, but we live in a 24-hour world.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, and as businesses are opening up in Madison County to accommodate Amazon and Nissan and all of these places that are 24 hours a day, they have to understand that people are getting off and their days are flipped.
Right.
It's sort of like when the casinos
They
came.
need to have something to do too.
Yeah. I mean, we got, it's not something that I'm saying needs to happen overnight. I'm saying it's something that you need to look into
Mm-hmm.
because, and you got to learn how to regulate it accordingly, I guess you could say. Like in Birmingham, they had ways of, if a business was going to be open, let's say all hours, they wanted to keep the party crowd down, but still allow everything to everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
So you weren't allowed to do certain things beginning at certain times so that there would be a difference in what you were doing till midnight and then what you were doing to whatever, but everybody was able to get out and enjoy what they could. And I'm concerned that, it's like, for instance, you can't even go to the Waffle House right now in a 24-hour period but they're open 24 hours. But
you have to get it to go now.
You have to get it to go and go up to the window because it's just that we don't live in a safe world. The world doesn't go home and go to bed at midnight anymore or 10 o'clock. And that's why we need to beef up police 24 hours a day. That's what
that's where it starts is with your police department. They keep the crime down.
We need to get everything beefed up to where we can be the 24-hour society that we are. And that comes with budgeting and legislation and doing the right things that we need to do in order to live in a 24-hour world. The world is coming to us at billions of dollars. Billions.
Yeah.
Tate's been talking about it.
Let's do something good for the people.
It's time for us to change a little bit and be able to be better to do that. Yes, I'm in a resort area at the reservoir, but it has reservoir restrictions, and that's okay with me because it's also a residential area, and you don't need to be doing anything that would keep people that live in your neighborhood from not coming to eat with you.
That's right. You don't want to make them mad.
I'm not advocating it for there. Okay, yeah. I'm advocating this that you need to start thinking about districts and areas up and down the interstate that would be conducive to businesses that could be open 24 hours. Just think about it. If you had an area at Gluckstadt or Madison or something on the interstate, that area was self-contained for that business. You take a whole area and design it for that. Oh, well, I've lost my mind. I've lost my mind to think that I could make sense to the world.
It's a good idea, but
it's sort of like an entertainment district in downtown Jackson.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be in downtown Jackson. It's not safe.
Right.
You probably could make an area out by the interstate and it would work better. Plus people could get in and out of it and you're not bothering the inner city people that are right there with their businesses. But anyway, let's take a break. We'll be back. Chip Matthews Show, Don McKenzie. YAB. Right there with their businesses. But anyway, let's take a break. We'll be back. Chip Matthews Show.
1039 WYAB.
Acme Pizza and Daiquiris at Fannin Mart on the Res is quickly becoming Rankin County's go-to spot for pizza, burgers, pasta, appetizers, daiquiris, and more. Try their famous Wheel of Flavor pizza. You can add up to 3 different specialty pizzas onto one pie, such as the Margarita, Sergeant Pepperoni, Acme Beet Buster, Pig, Pesto Chicken, the Old Mexico, the Supreme, or hey, just build your own custom pizza. Acme also has a full bar with 9 different frozen daiquiris to choose from. Open daily at 4 p.m. Acme Pizza and Daiquiris.
Hello, I'm Gary Jolly from the Tractor Store. LS Tractor understands your passion for the land, and just like you, LS Tractor is committed to excellence and superior products. LS Tractor comes with a long list of standard features that are unmatched by other brands and backed with the LS commitment to provide exceptional customer service and satisfaction. You get a lot more for your money with the LS Tractor. Come to the Tractor Store in Richland to experience the LS difference. The Tractor Store in Richland.
What are people saying about Tom's Fried Pies in Richland?
I'm on a diet. I don't want to be down there at Tom's Fried Pies. We had a good time. When I tell you the crust was flaky, I'm talking about buttery. This was nothing like I've ever tasted. Ever. I mean, I've never tasted anything like that, man. It was nice. Atmosphere was nice. Everybody there was nice. Because I'll be back, even though I don't supposed to with my diet. I really enjoyed myself.
Tom'sFriedPies.com. Tom'sFriedPies.com.
Hi, this is Casey Seymour from Hometown Hardware in Flora. Hunting season is here, and Hometown Hardware in Flora is your local hunting headquarters. Whether you're setting up a new spot or restocking for the season, we've got you covered. We have ground blinds, shooting houses, feeders, food plot mixes, attractants, and much more. We have everything you need for a successful season and the hometown service you can always trust at Hometown Hardware, located at 1085 Highway 49 in Flora, Mississippi.
Tri-County Tree Service, the Jackson Metro's premier company to handle all of your tree service needs. Russ Borland and his team specialize in large tree, low-impact removal. Tri-County Tree Service has the right equipment to safely handle the most technical trim jobs or tree removals. Storm damage can happen year-round, so let them clean it up and they'll deal with your insurance claim. Tri-County Tree Service, by phone at 601-TREE-GUY or online at tricotreeservice.com. That's tricotreeservice.com.
Delicious food and a relaxing atmosphere combine to make the best place for sports fans and foodie fans to watch the game and just hang out. Capitol Grill of Jackson. Of course they've got the games, but food, oh my goodness. Mouth-watering po' boys, fish, steaks, appetizers, and a specialty pizza menu. Kitchen opens at 5 Monday through Thursday and 11 Friday through Sunday. And happy hours are daily at Capitol Grill. Also enjoy the all-new Tuesday night and karaoke on Wednesday and Friday nights from 8 till midnight with DJ Money Mod. Capitol Grill, DeVille Plaza in Jackson.
When little Chrissy Everett walked on the tennis courts in 1987, she not only stole our hearts, she set a fashion trend that's even stronger today, the diamond tennis bracelet.
And nobody in Mississippi does diamond tennis bracelets like Juniker's. I'm Corey Ravenstein.
And I'm John Ravenstein, and we are Mississippi's largest fine jeweler with over $1 million in diamond bracelets in stock for you to choose from.
Hundreds of diamond bracelets in dozens of styles with every shaped diamond.
Our selection is jaw-dropping, and we keep diamond tennis bracelets up to 30 carats and more in stock.
All prices from under $2,000 to over $100,000.
We have the perfect diamond bracelet for every woman and every budget at the guaranteed lowest prices in Mississippi.
Juniker Jewelry Company, Mississippi's largest fine jeweler.
Where the score is always love.
Juniker Jewelry Company, Mississippi's direct diamond importer. From anywhere in Mississippi, we're at 1485 Highland Colony Parkway, just south of 463 in beautiful Madison, Mississippi. And visit us online right now at junikerjewelry.com.
Welcome back to the Chip Matthews Show, and here is your host, Chip Matthews.
I guess I talk too much because we're running up against the clock already. Well, tonight it's
Catfish night.
Catfish night out at the reservoir.
At
And then
Ratliff Ferry Trading
and she has
Post
the ugliest person contest coming up this weekend.
with Snaz.
Okay, ugliest person contest.
No, it's the ugliest sweater. Are you going to be there? Then you would win the
Okay,
ugliest person.
And let's understand that Acme Pizza on the in Rankin County will not be open tonight or this weekend as renovations continue there.
Right.
Well, that's going to do it for us. We will see you back tomorrow morning, bright and early, 6 o'clock. Clay Edwards Show is next. Say goodbye,
Bye.
and I'll see you.